Biden calls on Congress to act on gun control, saying too many schools have become killing fields. Washington. President Joe Biden laid out specific actions he wants Congress to take on gun control legislation Thursday, calling Republican congressional opposition to the measures unconscionable. In what the White House billed as a major address, Biden once again pleaded with Congress to act. "I support the bipartisan efforts that include a small group of Democrats and Republican senators trying to find a way," he said in evening remarks from the White House. "But my God, the fact that the majority of the Senate Republicans don't want any of these proposals even to be debated or come up for a vote, I find it unconscionable." He said lawmakers should reinstate the ban on so-called assault weapons, like AR-15s, and ban high-capacity magazines. If those weapons aren't banned, the age to purchase them should be raised to 21 from 18. Why in God's name should an ordinary citizen be able to purchase an assault weapon that holds 30-round magazines, that lets mass shooters fire hundreds of bullets in a matter of minutes? Biden said. Biden said Congress should also strengthen background checks, including requiring them at gun shows, and in online sales, enact safe storage, and red flag laws, and repeal the immunity that protects gun manufacturers from liability. He also called for actions to address mental health, including hiring more school counselors, and providing other mental health services for students and teachers. "I'll never give up. If Congress fails, I believe this time a majority of American people won't give up, either," Biden said. "I believe the majority of you will act to turn outrage to make sure this issue is central to your vote. Enough, enough." Biden has repeatedly pleaded with Congress to pass stricter gun control laws as a string of mass shootings stunned the country in the past few weeks. On May 24, 19 children and 2 teachers were killed in an elementary school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. 10 days earlier, on May 14, a gunman killed 10 people at a Buffalo, New York, grocery store. "Schools have been turned into a killing field," Biden said of his trip to Uvalde. "Standing there in that small town, like so many other communities across America, I couldn't help but think there are too many other schools, too many other everyday places." Biden has said that there is little left for him to do through the executive branch, and that any significant reforms must come from Congress. But the proposals are likely to be dead on arrival in the Senate, where 60 votes are needed to break a filibuster. Bipartisan negotiations continued this week on a more modest measure, which would include red flag laws, school safety provisions, and possibly new rules for background checks.